Hello and welcome back to The Longest Journey. We were reviewing some of these books. I read a very long book, but I think we have some others we can look at or that we should look at also.
Oh, goodness, it's you again. Oh, you gave me such a fright.
Could I see some more books?
Oh, certainly. What a silly question.
I don't know if we need to review all of these books, but some of them I'm wondering if this is the one that would talk about the merman.
I'd like to read some Arcadian folktales.
A favored topic of mine. I have just what you're looking for.
We read the other one last night, or last time, the first one that we were told to read. I'm not sure if I remember all the details on it, but I think it'll come back to me if we need that.
I did find something of interest. I'll leave it here for you to read.
Okay, we will go read that as soon as it lets us. Because we were talking about the god that fell from the sky. So, Sadra, the faithful wife. Sadra was married to a brute of a man named Care. He was a bully who drank, cursed, gambled, and beat up his wife when he'd lost coin at the cups table. Still, Sadra treated Care with respect and care. She fed him when he was hungry, she made his bed and washed his back, and she laid down with him when he told her to. She never complained of her hardships to anyone, even though some days she woke up with bruises all over her body. Despite her husband's treatment, Sadra was a beautiful woman with lovely dark hair and green eyes, and the men would admire her when she went to the market for food or to town. Whoops. Or the town, there we go. Well, for water. But none dared approach her, fearing her dangerous husband more than they admired her beauty and grace. People would say, "Poor Sadra, she deserves better than what she has. She is so good and patient, even though her husband mistreats her every day." But no one was willing to do anything to free her from her husband, as they all feared his wrath. "She chooses her own path," they would say, "and it is not our duty to interfere." Then one day a tall and handsome prince rode into town to visit with the elder council. When he spotted Sadra carrying 2 heavy buckets from the well to her home on the edge of town, he was taken with her beauty and youth, and he jumped down from his horse to help her carry her buckets home. On the way, he offered Sadra courtship, but when she told him she was already married, he bowed respectfully and excused himself for acting inappropriately. That night, Sadra's husband heard about the prince helping his wife, and after striking her down for letting royalty interfere with her duties, he strode drunkenly, for he had already had his usual fill of dark ale, towards the tavern where the prince and his cohorts were staying. When Care arrived at the tavern, the prince was eating dinner, and when told Sadra's husband was there to see him, the prince stood and waved the man closer. "I must congratulate you on your good taste in marriage," said the prince, "for your wife is the most beautiful and good-hearted woman I have ever met." And then he offered Care a seat and a tall mug of ale. But the angry husband did not appreciate the prince's advances, and he drew a sword and lunged at the prince before his guards could react. The prince was quick and lucky to avoid certain death, and before Care could make a second strike, the prince had recovered his sword from where it stood by the wall and stood ready to fight the brute. "Leave him be," called the prince when his guards drew arms and ran to protect their liege. "This is between him and me." Smiling briefly, he nodded his head to Care and stood to attention. Obviously, his skill with the sword was formidable. Care, a coward at heart, knew that if he fought fairly, he would surely die, and he sheathed his sword, but loosened the knife he had tucked up his long sleeve. "My pardon, Prince," said Care. "My love for my wife is such that I am blinded by jealousy. I offer you friendship and apologies." He extended an open hand to the prince and smiled a broad lizard smile. The prince, unaware of Kair's mistreatment of his faithful wife, smiled back, put down his sword, and extended his own hand. "Your apology is accepted, sir." Then suddenly Kair's knife was in his hand and moved in a blur towards the prince's exposed throat. Had it not been for the quick eye of a nearby guard, who with the broadside of his sword struck Kair on the side of his head, the prince would have been dead. The knife carved a deep scar in the prince's shoulder, but did no serious harm. Kair was taken away to the town prison to be judged when the sun rose. His crime was surely punishable by death, especially if Sadra would testify to his cruelty in front of the judge. Free of Kair's tyranny, the townspeople now spoke of Sadra's suffering by her husband's hand. But Sadra would not herself even now speak against her husband, and instead of being sentenced to death, Kair was sent away to work in the king's mines for 25 years. Taken with her faithfulness, the prince yet again offered Sadra courtship, but again Sadra declined, for she was still a married woman. Then, 1 year later, Kair attempted to escape the king's mines by killing 2 guards and climbing the walls, but he was shot down with an arrow and died in agony and disgrace. Again the prince visited Sadra's town, bringing condolences and a renewed offer of courtship, and this time Sadra agreed. Months later the prince and Sadra were married in a glorious ceremony, and when the old king died, the prince became regent and Sadra his queen. She was as good a queen as the land had ever seen, and she was loved dearly until the day she died, and her funeral was the grandest and most tearful in memory. Okay, we're not going to read all of these. This one is The Children of the Lake. We're just going to skim it. Okay, that was it. All right,
Are
then.
you done? Let me take that back for you.
I don't know what else we should read. But I might not read them all out loud. I might skim through and see what's important. Because that's a lot of reading. Okay, put your book back. I'll come talk to you again.
Oh, goodness, it's you again. Oh, you gave me such a fright.
Could I see some more books?
Oh, certainly. What a silly question.
I don't know which of these are important. Do we want the history of Marcuria?
A book on the history of Marcuria would be interesting.
Ah, an extensive subject, to be sure. I will do my best.
We didn't get to read about the god that fell from the sky and that she thought might be merman or a shark or something. Wonder if we have to go back to that guy. Oh, I can't move while he's moving. I was like, can I sneak around and do something? But I guess not.
I did find something of interest. I'll leave it here for you to read.
Okay, let's go see what this one's about. Travels in the Northland, the first part. Traveling poet and bard. Witness the monstrous beasts that lurk in those dark and deadly waters. Creatures the size of mountains. Seen all this land and more. To the border mountains tear into the Bay of Fire. No sight can ever compare to dawn at Mount Tyranny. They're blessed by their creator. Okay, when visiting sights and treasures of the northern lands. Mercuria, O Mercuria, thou unkept diamond of capitals, thou art by truth the fairest. Thy counsel many seek for knowledge, kept within centuries sought and gathered, by men wiser than the ages brought hither, by word of mouth. Mercuria, changed thou not the course of war between thine people, diplomat, wise man. Okay. The capital of Arid, the unified country, Mercuria, lies on the hardy southern course of the Northlands. Okay. Arid is a strong and proud land between the plains of Nidra, blah, blah, blah. Mercuria is one of the largest cities of Arcadia, the capital of Arid, and a certain center for trade, diplomacy, and cultural diversity. Founded 20,000 years ago at the shore of the unconquerable ocean. You can all read this more at your leisure if you choose to. Alright.
Are you done? Let me take that back for you.
Yes, do that. And I think we have only one more that we want to see, and that's the one where I tell him I don't know what I want to see. And we'll see if maybe that's going to give us the story of the...
Oh, goodness, it's you again. Oh, you gave me such a fright.
Could I see some more books?
Oh, certainly. What a silly question.
Maybe. I wonder if we can do more folk tales. Let's see what
I'm
this
looking
one
for
is.
some information, but I'm not sure which book to ask for.
No matter. I know a great deal about most of the books in here.
Oh, here we go.
What topic intrigues you?
There we go, mermen.
I've heard rumors about mermen who live beneath the Sea of Songs, and I'd like to find out more about them.
Mermen in the Sea of Songs. Let me see what I can find, yes?
Now we have a bunch more books to read.
I did find something of interest. I'll leave it here for you to read.
Okay. Let's see what this one has to say. Mermen also. Mermen, mere people, Merians, a magical people who reside in the depths of the great ocean and other seas. Little contact has been made with the mermen, who are believed to have been quite numerous in the past but are now dwindling in numbers. Confirmed location of Merm cities is between the Briston Atoll and Ghan, centering on the Sea of Songs. Legends of mermen, mere people, Merians, are rampant amongst sailors. Those stories portray the mermen in a grotesque and violent light, betraying the truth of a largely peaceful people. Violent light betraying... Although not much is known about the mermen, their religion apparently centers around the belief of a benevolent god who lives in the immense depths of the great ocean, and who brought their mermen to earth from a place distant and wonderful.
Let me take that back for you.
Okay. You take that one back, and when I can, I'm going to ask you about another one.
Oh, goodness, it's you again. Oh, you gave me such a fright.
Could I see
Okay.
some more books?
Oh, certainly. What a silly question.
I'm looking for some information, but I'm not sure which book to ask for.
No matter. I know a great deal about most of the books in here. What topic intrigues you?
Are there any books about a flying people who observe and tell stories? I need to find out which four magical people. Learn more about dragons. Let's learn more about
I'd like to learn
dragons
more about
first.
dragons, about the Drakken.
Oh, yes, yes. We have some wonderful books on that topic. Stay here.
Okay, come on, come on, come on. Wonder what that thing is.
I did find something of interest. I'll leave it here for you to read.
Might not be. Oh, it is something we maybe can play with. Oh, you know what? No. Let's come read the book first. Secrets of the Drakken. The Drakken are known by many names throughout the Twin Worlds. In Altang, they are often referred to as the Drakken. In some variations of Lota and Drakken, in the Southlands, the word Drakkik refers specifically to the winged lizard shape traditionally associated with the Ken. In Irid, the eternal spirits of the Ken are simply called Drak. In Stark, most cultures refer to the Ken as Dragon. The Ken are respected and revered. Okay, we're with the forces of evil. Who is the Ken, or what is the Ken? Born of the emptiness between the stars reads the 11th scripture of the balance. Okay.
Are you done? Let me take that back for you.
Yeah, apparently we can do something with that. Maybe drain out the water. Okay, let's check out another book. Might as well get these all out of the way.
Oh, goodness, it's you again. Oh, you gave me such a fright.
Could I see some more books?
Oh, certainly. What a silly question.
I'm looking for some information, but I'm not sure which book to ask for.
No matter. I know a great deal about most of the books in here. What topic intrigues you?
Let's see now. Okay, let's do
I
this
need to
one.
find out which four magical people of Arcadia were given a piece of the stone disc that serves as the key to the Guardian's realm.
The stone disc of the balance, yes? Yes. There could possibly be something on that in... let me check. Just one moment.
That's the thing, I don't know which of these books is important, so we just trudge right through them all.
I did find something of interest. I'll leave it here for you to read.
Okay. This might be the last one we read. In the 8th scripture breaking regarding the disc of the balance, the events that came about. Scripture tells us the disc was kept at the Enclave for many thousands of years, safely guarded by any threat by the authority of the fathers. But with dissent came disobedience. They attempted to make away with the disc, but they were thwarted by the White of the Can herself, intervening. Brought back safely to the Enclave, but the threat would linger. Was melted, cut into 4 people. 1 stone to the gentle souls that sing in the dark and shape the earth between their toes. 1 stone to the watchers of the woods, the ones who are outside. 1 stone to the 2 that make one of air and of sea, and 1 stone to the keepers of the dark flame, the eternal dark, the mariners. When the time comes for the disc to be whole again, 1 person will make a journey to the 4 who hold the pieces, and the pieces will be given willingly, because there will be no doubt to the righteousness of this person.
Are you done? Let me take that back for you.
Okay. I think we're gonna go see what this thing does now. I think that's the only thing down here. Oh, there's water.
It's a pool of seawater. You'd think that it'd be a bad idea to have a pool inside a library on account of the moisture, but I guess magic makes everything possible.
See, that's what I was saying. So you're gonna walk all the way down there?
It's a rusty wheel.
A rusty wheel. Can we turn it? Probably
Stuck.
not, yeah. Do you think it opens that door? Okay. Let's go. Okay, so apparently we have some more books we need to read. We didn't read enough.
Oh, goodness, it's you again. Oh, you gave me such a fright.
Could I see some more books?
Oh, certainly. What a silly question.
I'm looking for some information, but I'm not sure which book to ask for.
No matter. I know a great deal about most of the books in here. What topic intrigues you?
So...
Are there any
flying
books
people.
about flying people who observe and tell stories?
Winged storytellers, hmm? Let me see what I can find. Hold on.
Winged storytellers. Yes, yes, yes.
I did find something of interest. I'll leave it here for you to read.
Okay. Alicia.
The island of Elias, near the Briston Atoll. Maybe I should try to go there.
There you go. Okay, that's the kind of thing I was looking for. The crafty winged people have recently dwindled in numbers, and whose ability to fly long distances has been steadily diminishing over the past few centuries. The Elation are known for their ability to remember and tell stories from before the dawn of mankind and up to modern events. The largest known tribe of Elation, with whom traders have occasional contact, resides on the otherwise uninhabited island of Elias on the Briston Atoll. Okay.
Are you done?
Yes,
Let me
we're
take
done.
that back for you.
And we're going to leave you now because we have to head out to Elias. So we're going to go back to the sailor. And see if we can't talk him into taking us.
Hello.
Uh-huh.
Do you know the island of Elias?
The vacation paradise of the ancient Delmari? Certainly.
How do I get there?
It's near the Briston Atoll, but boats rarely travel directly to Briston from Marcuria. You'd have to travel via Guyenne.
Can you give me a lift to Guyenne on your ship?
There are 3 problems with that scenario. Number 1, there's no wind, so we can't set sail south. Number 2, I lost my navigator a few weeks past, and I have yet to find his replacement. And number 3, you're a woman. We don't let women on board the White Dragon.
Isn't that a bit sexist?
Sexy is just what I worry about. What with a boat full of men being out at sea for months at a time?
Not sexy, sexist.
I'm a sailor, girl. What do you expect? Good bedside manners?
I'd really
Okay.
appreciate it if I could hitch a ride with you to Guyenne.
Ain't gonna happen. Sorry.
Okay.
Bye.
Well, we're gonna go see if this little guy over here. Come on, buddy. Let me talk to you.
Hello again, old man.
It be you.
He always grabs his pipe. Dee.
Do you know the island of Elias?
Aye, I be knowing lots and lots about the feared Isle of Elias.
It's feared? How?
Because it be a place of cannibals.
Cannibals.
You really don't know anything about the island of Elias, do you?
No, I do not.
Do you know how I can get passage on a boat going south?
Aye, coin be the way, as me beloved wife always be saying. 'Cause she'd be running off with a wealthy merchant while I be away at sea. Women never trusted one I didn't pay for again.
I don't have much coin at all.
And I be at a loss, as do ye, unless...
I need coin to travel in a boat unless... what?
Unless I be calling in a favour with the good Captain Horatio Neverway.
that's who we need.
Travelling to Guyenne as soon as the wind be picking up.
What kind of favor?
Oh, he be owing me for back when I was his captain.
Ooh.
Would you cash in your favor with Neverway if I got your bird back?
Bird?
I be promising anything to get me friend back. It be a deal.
Okay, we know where to get the bird.
See you later.
If I not be dead, aye.
Okay, off to... not the big boat, to the pier.
I'm not talking to you, you cheat!
Yeah, you are, because you owe me.
It's a talking bird.
I'm not talking to you, you cheat!
Come on, you owe me the bird.
That's the guy in charge of the Cups game.
We were gonna give him the screwdriver. Let's see if that does it.
You still interested in a trade? My magic wand for one of your exotic prizes.
Which prize would you like to trade for?
The bird.
The talking bird.
that scraggly heap of... A fantastic choice, young lady. Hold on a second and I'll get him for you. A fantastic choice, and I really, really mean that.
All right. We're gonna stuff him in our pocket. All right. Oh my gosh.
So, you're a bird, huh?
Yeah. Wait a second. Did the old man send you to get me?
I guess he did. My name's April.
Oh, God, is there no escape? I mean, not that I like being cooped up in a cage for gamblers to gawk at and children to spit at all day, but give me a break. It's better than being locked away in a stinking chest. Thanks a whole bunch for rescuing me, April.
Dear.
You're welcome.
No, hey, that's not what I meant. I was being sarcastic. Do you know what sarcastic means? Speak all tongue? Yes,
No, actually, I don't. I speak English.
English? I don't know where you're from, lady, but you're weird. Okay, so let me go already, alright? Enough with the I'm human so I can boss the bird around shtick. We're all impressed.
Sorry, I promised the old man I'd win you back. I need a favor from him badly.
Yeah? So what's so important you'd sacrifice a bird's happiness and well-being?
The fate of 2 worlds, billions of people, and the balance.
Yeah? So... No, forget it.
So were you always just Bird? Or did you have a better name?
No, it's always been Bird. My full name is That Damn Bird. I learned that when I was 2 weeks old. That damn bird, the old man would say. No good ball of feathers. Then he beat me with a stick.
Really?
No. He'd just stick me in the chest and forget about me. Which is almost as bad as beating, believe you me.
I'm sorry to hear that, Bird. You know, if you were my bird, I think I'd call you Crow.
Yeah, well, I'm my own bird, lady, and I don't... Crow. You'd call me Crow? That's a pretty good name. It's a proper name, at least, not just an insult.
Anyway, I guess I'd better get you back to your master bird. He's pining for you.
All he's
Pining for
pining
you?
for is coin to gamble with.
It's really none of my business. Sorry.
Sure you are.
Well, maybe you can escape from him and get away. I mean, that's always a possibility, right? Okay, let's give him the bird.
Here's your bird, sir. It wasn't easy, but I got him back. I sure hope you're grateful.
Oh,
Bird.
yay.
Blessed be the balance, me faithful friend and companion be back.
And he's gonna shove him into the thing.
No, not back in the chest, not in the chest!
Oh, boy. Yeah, but he's gotta help us.
Now can you help me get passage on a ship?
Aye, I be a man of me word. Speak ye with Captain Horatio Nebervale, the White Dragon, the ship behind yous. Tell him Umbrianos be sending yous to cash in on that old favour he be owing me.
Okay.
Thanks, old man.
Aye.
But how do we get the wind? Maybe it just picks up. To the big boat.
Hello. You know old Umbrianos, don't you?
The old drunk? Aye, he be a good captain once. But ever since he lost his ship, he hasn't been much worth to anyone.
Be that as it may, you do owe him a favor, right?
Aye, that I do. He saved my life more than once, and I wouldn't be captain of this beautiful lady if it weren't for him.
Guess what? I'm here to cash in on that favor.
Oh boy.
I'll be damned. What did you do for the old geezer? Promise him your hand in marriage?
Don't you mind that, old boy. Just get ready to sail south. You're giving me a lift to the island of Elias. I mean, since you're already heading for Gien.
I am? That could prove a little tricky.
How come?
For one, there is no wind. That accursed alchemist up north has put some kind of spell on the wind. Clax, I believe his name is. Roper Clax. Lives in a bloody rock somewhere beyond Riverwood. As long as he's got his dirty claws on the wind, this vessel ain't going nowhere.
Guess who we're gonna have to go talk
Then there's
to.
a little problem with my crew. I can't very well leave the harbor without a navigator, and my last one decided he didn't much care for the sea anymore and went off to marry a serving maid.
But, okay. Let's say I manage to free the wind and find you a new navigator. Then will you drop me off on Elias?
You think you will be able to defeat Clax, free the wind, and find me a new navigator? By Jaw's pus-filled left eye, if you do such a trick, then I'll take you wherever you wish to go.
There we go. We're gonna
Most
go
likely
defeat
they'll be
Clax.
holding your funeral within the week, girl. Just leave the madman be and let the army deal with him.
Never you mind. As long as you keep your promise and take me to Elias.
What's with Elias, anyhow? It's been deserted for hundreds of years, ever since the Dulmari fell victim to the Great Plague.
I need to visit the Elation people, to listen to some of their stories.
As if there aren't enough stories here. Huh. It takes all sorts, that be for sure.
Okay, Robert, was it Slack? The road north. The rest of these we all know about, so this must be it. Roper, that's what it was, Roper Clack. There's cattle.
It's a
There's a
farmhouse.
farmhouse. Where are we going? We don't want to go to Mercuria. I guess we just keep on going down here.
Rustic. Reminds me of home. It's some kind of cattle, but not the kind of cattle they breed in Kansas.
Into forest. There we go. Oh, here comes the bird. He got away. Mercuria, the road north, and the forest. Let's go to the forest. Oh, here comes that crow.
Do you always travel like you got a two-headed Vesperian nymphate on your tail? I couldn't keep up half the time.
Crow, is that you?
Of course, there was that pair of stunning robin redbreasts. Twins, did you know? It's not as if I could just leave them without a kiss or two. Or 12, as it turned out. Maybe I'm just out of shape after being stuck in boxes and cages and knapsacks for the past 20 years.
I guess it is you.
Of course it's me! How many birds do you know with both good looks and a sense of humor?
You got a sense of humor.
Oh, funny. Nah, that's funny.
What are you doing here, Crow?
What am I doing here? What am I doing here? How about a nice to see you, Crow, or I've missed you so much, Crow, or at least a glad to see you out of that chest, Crow?
It is nice to see you, Crow. How did you escape?
Cunning, milady. Of course, that keg of Androgen stone liquor the old geezer got his hands on didn't hurt. I've never seen such a shameful display of public drunkenness in my life. Well, not since the last time I had a thimble full of wine. Yeah, boy, were those ladies in for a surprise. When they were told I could talk, I'm sure they didn't count on my encyclopedic knowledge of Domari obscenities. The old man was gonna gamble me away again, you know. Went straight back to the cups handler after the, celebration. So, I decided to split before they put me back in the cage. That place was like a prison without the amenities. And let's not even mention the food. Did you ever try roasted elguan dung? Ugh, pooey, duh, don't, ever. So, I pecked up button here and some soft tissue there and fled. I had nowhere else to fly, so I decided to join you on your, quest. It sounded like a spot of good old-fashioned fun, like a Bird Zone adventure. It's not as if I came after you because I like you, though. You don't have any feathers.
Thank God for that. Okay, if you want to join me, I wouldn't mind some company. I'm guessing you'll be using your wings, though, and not your feet?
The ground's no place for a free spirit like myself, baby. Besides, I hear there are a lot of good-looking birds in this forest, and let me tell you, they don't parade about on the ground like winged chickens. Just try to slow down once in a while. Let me catch up.
Sure. But how do I get your attention if I need to talk to you?
Can you whistle? Like this?
Sorry. But wait a second, I got a little flute. I could use it to call you.
I'm not a sheepdog. Let's get that straight. You play your tune, and I'll consider your request. I won't be flapping to attention like a tame soldier hawk.
Deal. We better get moving, though. It's getting late.
Aye, aye, Captain. I'll try to keep an eye out ahead in case there's trouble.
Okay. Wow, that was quite interesting. We're trying to figure out how to get the wind going so that we can sail to Elias or whatever that place is called. Uh-oh. Oh, what's that thing? Oh, that's like the thing that came jumping out and playing the flute in the bar.
Oh dear me. Please, human, don't kill me and skin me. I haven't even sung to the soil yet.
Don't worry, I'm not going to kill you or skin you.
Oh my, that is good news. Very good indeed. Who are you?
My name's April. What's yours?
In my language, it's Banda Umana Banta Aurubana Bitana Benort. It means
Wow.
the little one who tries hard to live up to his father who sings to the soil.
That's
Okay.
a mouthful. So, what do I call you?
You can call me Ben Bandu, the sad little one. Banda is the name of my people. We are the little ones.
Okay.
Why are you sad, Ben Bandu?
I'm looking for my brother. He's been gone in the forest for many days, and I've not heard him sing to us. Our people don't walk about the forest much. It's too dangerous for us. You haven't seen my brother, have you? He's short, about my height, with a tan coat and a mischievous glint in his eye.
You're the first the first Banda I've met.
Oh dear. I hope he's all right. A lot of our people have disappeared this summer.
What happened to the Banda that disappeared?
We don't really know. But there's something evil in this forest. Something that doesn't like the Banda. I shouldn't be out here looking, but I must find my brother.
If I
we
see
will
him,
find
I'll
him.
let him know you're looking for him.
Oh, thank you. Thank you ever so much.
Let's see.
Aren't your people called the Mole People?
That's what the city dwellers and farmers call us. They say it with sharp tongue. Moles. Dirt diggers. They don't like us very much. Our given name is Banda, the little ones. Or the Banda Banta, the little ones who sing to the soil.
Okay. How do you sing to the soil?
How do you sing to the soil?
When we're old enough and we found our voices, we just sing, and the earth shapes itself to our needs. We live in harmony with the earth, just like the birds do with the air.
Good luck on your search, Ben Bandu. Sad little one.
And the best of luck to you, April. Please, if you see my brother, tell him to come home. We're all so very worried.
Okay. All of this is going into our journal. Oh, I just decided to play my... Oh, that makes Crow come. Okay. Hello, Crow.
Hey, Crow, would you mind doing me a favor?
I was having this tete-a-tete with a pretty young sparrow, but hey, Crow at your service. Did you say favor? Sure thing. Unless it's something extremely... No, make that even remotely dangerous. I don't like dangerous.
Not at all. Just scout out the forest from your vantage point. See if you can find Ben Bandu's brother.
Ben who?
The mole I just met. I thought you were supposed to be watching me. Didn't you pay attention?
No. Mole, you said. They're savages, the lot of them. You eat birds, even.
Crow, I eat birds. You probably do too.
Yeah, I love a roasted duckling and a tangy orange. Oh, but yeah, I see your point. Looking for a lost mole, then, are we?
Yeah, they're called the Banda.
I never got into that whole PC thing. It's not Tyrox, it's the tyrant. Don't say chicks, say birds. Don't say birds, say women. I don't know, it's all a little too complicated for a simple man of the air like myself.
Just go look for the lost Bandu, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, we have to have the funny little sidekick, don't we? Okay, let's continue on our way.
Bridge is out!
Oops.
Damn!
Now what do we do?
The bridge has been completely destroyed.
Alright.
The edges are charred. Whatever caused this, it couldn't have been floodwater or simple wear and tear. I'll have to find some other way across. This gorge is too deep to cross and the river too fierce.
Probably need a dam. We're gonna meet a beaver? Okay, we can't go this way. Can't go that way. So I guess we go this way. Oh, what have we got here? Old woman.
Oh, please, pretty lady, pretty, please help me. I've fallen and I can't stand up.
What happened to you?
Oh, I was out picking bones. Berries for my stew and flowers. Yes, pretty flowers. Then I tripped over a big old root and twisted my ankle. It hurts so. Please help me home, pretty lady, please.
Well, she sounds like a snake or something like that, huh?
Where do you live?
I live not far from here, not far at all. No, help me home and I'll cook you a fine stew, I promise. Yes, I promise. Just help me home and I'll reward you for your compassion. Yes, you'll have your reward.
Who are you?
Oh, I'm nobody at all. Just a frail old woman picking bones. Picking berries for her stew so she can feed her prisoner guests. Feed her guests and fatten them up for the long winter.
Mm-hmm.
Why do you keep swallowing your words?
Oh, because I'm just a frail old forgetful woman, yes.
Okay,
All
why
right,
not?
I'll help you home.
Oh, yes. Thanks, plump little treasure. A nice, pretty girl. Thanks.
Okay, so I guess we help her home. Even if she's gonna eat us. Well,
Apparently, she needs help getting home.
which way is home?
I still need your help, pretty girl. I can't walk all the way home by myself, you see. Help me home and I'll cook you a good, thick, creamy stew. Yum, I'm getting hungry myself. Let's go.
Lead the way, ma'am.
Yes, let's go. Come on, just follow me, my sweet treat.
Yeah. I'm not so sure this is going to end all that well.
Come in, honored guest. I'll just check on my stuffing, on my stew, yes, my thick, delicious stew. Oh dear, what have we here? This stew isn't good enough to stuff, to serve a guest as plump, as well-built and delicious, as honored as you.
Oh my goodness.
My dear. Why don't you just wait here and I will go pick some more berries and spices for my stuff, my stew.
But wait,
Guess-
what about your bad back?
Guess who burnt the bridge so that I wouldn't be able to cross, so I'd have to go
What
this
a
way.
what a strange woman.
Okay, what's in here? There's going to be something I can use.
There's something not quite right about this place.
Yeah.
Like those skulls, for one. They look disturbingly humanoid. Grotesque decor. What's that sound? Where's it coming from?
The cabinet. Come on. Come on. Go over there.
It's locked solid.
I bet you Bandu's brother is in there.
Sounds
Banda,
like somebody's trapped
Banda.
inside the cabinet. Anybody in there?
Oh, please, let me out.
It's locked.
Gonna have to
What
find
are
the
those
key.
things? They look like... Is that blood? What does this creature do to people?
There's a window.
I can't climb up there. Besides, I'm too big to fit through that tiny window.
Yeah, but this little guy isn't. Okay, we picked up a small skull.
I wonder who this guy used to be back when he had a face. Wait, no, that's just too morbid.
Oh boy.
Grotesque decor. Grotesque. It's a wooden
Okay,
table
what
with a
else have we
tablecloth
got
made of
here?
some kind of animal skin.
It's a
Something's
cauldron.
cooking, all right. That's a large fireplace.
What's this?
It's a loose floorboard.
Well then, let's pull it up.
If I'm not careful, I could bring that pillar crashing down.
That's okay. Okay, let's throw the skull at it.
That pillar looks a little shaky. It's kind of shaky, and I don't want to risk bringing the roof down on top of me.
Why not? Okay. What are we gonna do about this?
Something's cooking all right. I just can't put my finger on what exactly. It's a loose floorboard.
Let's walk on it again. No, come this way.
It's kind of shaky, and I don't want to risk bringing the roof down on top of me.
There's got to be something around here. Do I have... I don't have any kind of chain cutters or anything.
I'd rather not examine them too closely. It's locked. Anybody in there?
Oh, please, let me out.
Okay. Something about this skull.
I guess he's not around. I should try again later.
Okay. What if I throw the skull at the window? Aha. There we go.
It's broken, but it's still too small for me to get through.
But not for him. I just need to figure out how to get him out.
It's kind of shaky, and I don't want to risk bringing the roof down on top of me.
I guess we have to go make sure the door's locked.
The door's locked
first.
from the outside.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Wait a second. The door's locked? Oh my god, the door is locked! I'm trapped!
Yeah.
It's kind of shaky, and I don't want to risk bringing the roof down on top of me.
I'm trapped.
The door's locked from the outside.
So far, this is the only thing I have figured out I can do. What am I? How about little toy monkey? No.
It's a loose floorboard.
Huh. Let's go back and talk to him, maybe?
Anybody in there?
Oh, please, let me out.
There's a broom.
It's too big for me to carry around. But maybe I could use it somewhere in this room.
Like right here? There we
Oh,
go.
dear me.
It's Ben Bandu's brother.
Who are you? Are you going to eat me?
I'm April, and I've come to rescue you.
Oh my, did my tribe send you?
So to speak, I met your brother, Ben Bandu.
Ben Bandu? Bandu umanu banta orobana biutan dinoart?
I think so. He said to call him Ben Bandu.
Because he was sad for me? He will be so glad to find that you've rescued me then.
And his name will change.
Yeah, there could be a tiny little problem with that.
The Gribbler captured you too?
Gribbler.
I guess whatever the Gribbler is, did capture me. That took me by surprise since I did come here willingly.
That's how she works, the Gribbler. She tricks Banda and humans to come here to her house, and then she cooks them and eats them.
Friendly old lady, she's not. What's your name?
Bandu utamatuta uyatan ayamapinaort.
That's a little difficult for me to remember. How about I call you Bandu Uta?
Oh my, yes, that would be fine. We have long names, us Banda, as long as our tunnels.
You can tell me more about your people later. Right now we need to find a way out of here.
Okay, can we lift him to the window?
Come over here. Let's try something.
Oh dear me. What are you going to do?
I'm gonna get you out of here. Hold on.
There we go.
Hey, wait a second. I need you to open the door for me. Don't run off. Damn.
Did he run off?
The hell am
Well,
I
that
gonna do
wasn't very
now?
nice of him. Uh-oh.
I am back with the berries and... What's happened here? Why is the...
Uh-oh. She does look scary.
What have you done, you stupid little human?
I just saved an innocent person from being your dinner, Gribbler, so there.
So, you think you could come into my house and set my dinner free and get away with it?
Well, I will get away with it because soon a lot of people, armed people, will come to get me and to kill you. So you'd better run away while you still have a chance.
I guess you will be my dinner tonight then, and I had hoped to save you for tomorrow.
Oh, come on, Gribbler. You can't honestly think you can eat. Step aside. I know karate. Beat it. Get out of here. Oh, shit.
There we go. We cooked her. All right, let's leave. Phew.
Hi, Ben.
Oh dear, where's the monster?
She vanished like smoke up a chimney. Do you know what happened to your brother? He just ran off, didn't even stop to say goodbye.
I met him back on the road. He was running like the wind. Said that when you helped him out of the window, he spotted the Gribbler returning, so he went to get help. I told him to alert the village, gather as many of the Banda as possible, and come back here, and that I'd try my best to aid you in the meanwhile.
Thank you. That was very brave of you.
Brave of me? Oh my. You defeated the Gribbler. You are a hero. I owe the life of my brother to you, the life of everyone in our tribe. I know my fellow Banda will want to reward you for your gracious deeds. You are invited to our village with me, and I will tell my people to prepare a grand feast for you.
You don't have to do that, Ben. I just did what anybody would have done.
But you did it. Give me your map, and I will show you where our village is. Then I must run ahead to tell the Banda that the Gribbler is no more.
Yay! Alright, so now we have the ability to visit the Banda village, and we are going to do that in the next video. I hope you're enjoying. If you are, maybe leave a like, a comment would be nice, or consider subscribing so we can go on more adventures together. And I will see you back in The Longest Journey. Bye bye for now.